Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to make you aware of something that I just recently found out about. You know how we always try to grow as much food as possible here. These are my potatoes. They are doing fantastic here. Got some more growing over here. So yeah, very important that we grow our own food. Now, there's a company out of Southern California started by a guy named James Rogers, and the company, he's the CEO of this company called Appeal Sciences. It was founded in 2012, and it raised money, $110 million it raised, through funding and venture capitals, and their biggest donor was Bill and the Melinda Gates Foundation. So that raises a big red flag right there, because we all know how Mr. Bill wants us to eat fake meat and bugs. No thank you. Okay, they say this stuff is safe. What it is a coating they're spraying on the fruits and vegetables that is made out of monoglycerides and diglycerides, which are fatty acids. It sounds all fine and everything, and it sounds really good. But the problem is that these glycerides are a trans fat. Okay, so when you eat trans fat, you get increased inflammation. Your inflammation goes way up in your body. You get heart disease, you get diabetes, you get strokes, obesity, and the list goes on and on and on. They say this stuff is edible and it can be found in a variety of foods. I'm sure it can be. If man plays with it, I'm sure he'll destroy it. It says here they are safe to eat as verified by the regulatory authorities around the world. Man, that makes me feel so much better. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It really does. So who are these regulatory authorities? They are Health Canada, the FDA here in the US, and the World Health Organization, the WHO. These are the same companies that forced a certain medication down everybody's throat or arm in the past couple of years, or they would lose their jobs. So yeah, that's a major red flag right there. This stuff is a coating that they put on there on your fruits and vegetables that keeps the moisture in and keeps the oxygen out. It keeps it from oxidizing, basically. No thank you. I don't want it on our food. Now, you say, well, I'll just go eat organic. No, they're spraying it on organics too. I don't know what else we have to do, but it's getting so hard to eat real food anymore. People, you have to grow it yourself. You really have to grow as much as you can. And I feel very sorry for those of you that live way up in the northern states or in Canada, where your growth season is very short. But whatever season you have, grow whatever grows well in your area and grow as much as you can and store it. Okay, whether it's canning or our preferred method is freeze drying, which retains something like 97% of its nutrients. But it's getting very, very important to grow your own food, store what you can, and then when you have to buy stuff at the store, you know, really make good, wise decisions on what you're getting, because it's really getting bad out there. Very, very bad. My wife and I, we don't go out to eat anymore. We used to. I used to love going out to eat. But now it's too hard. You can't. We can't go out to eat because most restaurants, they don't serve organic stuff. And even if you did find a restaurant that did serve really high quality organic food, you're going to really pay for it, okay? That's just the way it is. So, yeah, it's getting really hard. You know, I was doing some research on the monoglycerides and the diglycerides, who should avoid it. So here on the medical news today, it says who should avoid monoglycerides? People who are at risk of circulation or heart conditions may also want to limit or avoid foods that contain added monoglycerides. Yeah, this is one more thing that we have to worry about. Not only we got to worry about the stuff that they're spraying in the skies, it's making our days cloudy and hazy. Not so much cloudy, but hazy. That stuff falling into the ground and onto our vegetables. The stuff that they're spraying on our fruits and vegetables. You know that the wheat here in the United States, they spray with glyphosate. And it's is to kill. What they do is they spray that stuff on the wheat, and it makes it all die all at once, so they can harvest it all at once. Because wheat doesn't always ripen all at the same time. You know, it doesn't become ready to harvest all at the same time. You might have an area over here that might be, in this area may not be. But when it gets when it gets close to harvest, they spray it with that. It pretty much kills it off, and then they harvest it all at the same time. Nice, huh? Now, a way to avoid that is to buy organic flour. But we also know that the flour in the United States here is been hybridized to the point where it's not even good for human consumption. Why do you think we got these people that are intolerant to wheat? Got all these kind of IBS problems and autoimmune diseases and stuff. That's what I think is really going on. I couldn't eat bread after, a few years ago. I found out that, and a good friend of mine also, and a family member too, really bad wheat sensitivity. And I have to buy my wheat, what is it called? It's made from a soft wheat. Anyway, it's from Italy, this wheat. And they don't spray glyphosate on there. I can eat this stuff to my heart's content, and it does nothing to me. As soon as I eat regular wheat that's grown here, I'm sick and in the bathroom all the time. It's poison. What they're doing to our food, it's just terrible. How many people you see when you go shopping, they're just sick. They're just, I don't want to make fun of anybody. I know we all got different health issues. But the thing is, you really got to avoid getting to that point. And once you see that something is happening, you got to start doing research and stuff. Doctors don't. A lot of doctors. I'm not making fun of doctors, but a lot of doctors, they have to prescribe what the pharmaceuticals tell them to. And if they go off track a little bit and say, you know what, maybe you should do this instead, they could lose their license. So in that aspect, I don't blame them, you know, for being that way. I don't know, guys. It's just it's just getting really, really bad. That's all I know. All right. So I just wanted to make you aware of this, and do your own research. If you go to appeal.com, there's a tab or a button there, and it says Find Appeal. And what you do is you click that, and you put your zip code in, and it'll show you stores in your area that have this coating on their fruits and vegetables. I'm glad they have that button because I know how to avoid it now. But they have a certain sticker on their vegetable, and I'm glad for that. That says Appeal, protected by Appeal, or something like that. Now you know what to look out for when you go shopping. Check out the website first. Go to that tab and see if there's any in your area. When you go buy your fruits and vegetables, when you go look at that little sticker they put on there with your checkout number or whatever it is, so you can check out with it. It should have that. If it has that appeal sticker on there, personally, I would just leave it alone. Let them eat it. All right, guys. So at least now we know that the FDA and the World Health Organization approves this stuff, and that really makes me all feel warm and fuzzy inside. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.